Right, where are we? What we doing? Well, we're back on Epoch, Ceasefire 4, and basically this is a maintenance thing. I am up, hang on, zoom out, where am I? I'm up here, and our base is down here. So, I have got to cross, 3/4 of the map, probably, I don't know, about 10 kilometres, 10, 12 kilometres, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 kilometres, something like that. Anyway, right across the map, so I might as well play my way through. Also, I've managed to get something sorted out that I did a reinstall a little while ago, and I have sorted out my squad URL, sorry, squad XML. So now this information is here, which also includes a link to my YouTube channel. So when I talk about on the chat to the side people, you know, I'm doing YouTube, they can now look in there and find my YouTube channel. It's easier than having to sort myself out. So what's my kit levels? Oh God, I hit the wrong button again. What I managed to do? Tasks, thank you. G, gear. I have food, I have water, I have a little bit of medical, I have ammunition, and I have, a bit more medical. So, force march. This is, for those that have not seen Epoch, gameplay is very similar to regular Dayz, but there's these extra layers of complexity. Oh, there's someone here. Let's say hi as we go past. Guy standing on the fireplace. That is gonna hurt. Hi there. Give me a lift down to Zana. Oh well. Now, I want to walk anyway, so that way. And off we go, on our trot. So what I was saying about Epoch. Epoch is very, very true to the standard game, but with extra layers of complexity built on top. And oh my, are there extra layers of complexity. Ooh, that's the vehicle. Gaddo wants one of those. Vehicles are locked. If you find a vehicle, they're just like ordinary games, but if you buy a vehicle, they're locked. People can still raid the contents. On this server, Gad and I have made the decision that we're not going to, because it is a very well run and very well admin server. Where everybody helps everybody, and I keep on saying don't I? Bandits, anyone player killing will be banned from the server. The admins are very active on that. So yeah, this is a maintenance job basically. I tend to do this a bit where I play over the weekend with Gaddo and Pip, and then during the week I find myself having to, I was in completely the wrong part of the map. If you're working with a group, you want to despawn in the same place each time as a group, so that when you come in you can play together. But yeah, so off we trot. Nice little run, 3/4 of the way across the map, guessing around 8 clicks. This server doesn't allow you to put a tag down. You know, in other servers where you'd put a tag down, yeah, then when you get in game it would show you where that tag was and how far away it is. On this server it's turned off, and I tend to think that's a good thing, because you have to use bearings. Well, I've got a sat-nav, of course. Bought that last time we were playing. So off we go. I'll start recording again if and when something interesting happens. So I've come off a compass bearing and I'm using power lines to navigate. Bit of a no-brainer really. These run from Bergino down to Zelena. They run between Novi and Starry, so yeah, just follow the power lines. You should do just fine. Just a little navigational tip for those crossing country. This is part of the game, I suppose, for us survivors, for us non-PvPers. Bit of orienteering, I suppose you could call it. Always think there could be side missions. Side missions are very often a feature within, excuse me, very often a feature within armor missions to have side missions. You could have a side mission where you could, I don't know, geocaching or something. Maybe that's a whole new mod. Give you have the server set up like this so you can't put tags down, and have a sort of treasure hunt like geocaching system going on. That could be fun. Well, I'd find it fun. I don't think you would find it fun if you're into shooting stuff all the time. But then again, if you watched my last video, I can shoot stuff. And when I'm playing Battlefield, I spend a lot of time shooting stuff. Granted, when I'm playing Battlefield, I spend a lot of time getting shot, but hey, that's par for the course when you've got almost instant respawn with no loss apart from your kill-death ratio to worry about. Who minds getting shot? Anyway, so I'm on the outskirts of Novi. Has that guy really tagged onto me that quickly? Little bugger. Yeah, he has. Guy drive past. Stopped. I said hello. He beeped his horn. You know. There's a helicopter just gone into Starry. You could seriously get into this. Haha, not on you. On the ground. Don't know if I can sell that, but you can sell these outfits for quite a lot of money. There was me putting them on, thinking it would be fun to play with that, play in, you know, a crazy outfit, and only to discover it's actually more valuable to pick it up and sell them. Oops, just missed here. So, gameplay is slightly different because things have value. You're not necessarily always after the best weapon you can find for killing zombies or for zombies do appear to be very aggressive. Killing zombies or killing people, because of course on this server there is no people killing. But the next thing is that things have value, so you want to pick them up for sale. And it changes the type of weapon you carry. For instance, there's no way that I would ordinarily want to carry this bison. It is very ineffective. But it's a fantastic anti-zombie weapon. Not everything is worth anything, so not every weapon you could pick up is worth selling. So I picked up some CZ ammunition. I'm not sure if CZ ammunition is sellable. I still don't know enough about the game for that. There goes a helicopter. Dirty great big Merlin. Not sure which game it's from, because I know there was the Merlin in BAF, which is British Armed Forces. But I think this one's the wrong colour. So there's a possibility that the Merlin, I don't know, was... No. It must be BAF. It must be British Armed Forces. The ACR mod was based in Chernobyl, or is based in Chernobyl. It's Chernobyl in the summertime, by the way. It's always interesting to look at. Everything's lush and green instead of having this sort of lots of dowdy-looking leaves. It's summertime, so there are flowers in the pastures. Instead of this sort of scraggy, rough pasture look, there are actually wildflowers and things in the woods and stuff like that. It's very pretty. The only problem is it's not the whole of the Chernobyl map. It's just large chunks of it. So like 4 kilometers or 5 kilometers square, so you don't get the same massive map. It would have been nice if, for the ACR mod, it would have made buying the ACR mod more interesting to more people if it had been the whole of the Chernobyl map. But instead they chose to only do portions of it. They did a chunk of the south coast, I think, the airfield, a few other little bits and bobs. So I'm going to go into the trading thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to sell anything. I got a feeling that the guy who buys and sells ammunition here is the one. I think it's the one that does military, and I need to be in one of the others to buy and sell non-military ammunition. Pistol ammunition as well, I think, is also sold elsewhere. It is. I've got a lot to learn still about this. I know that you get different things sold in different places. So let's lower the weapon. The Zeds don't come in. They still aggro, but they don't come in. So can I? Hello. Can I sell? No, I want to sell those. Well, this is a different. She wants rocker outfit. Ah, here we go. So the outfit I've got isn't worth selling, and there's a possibility that that's why that's been dropped there. Camo pants female. Don't think that's sellable either. At least here. Come on. So we look. We go. Clothes. Sell clothes. No, there's nothing. You see, they go for 1 gold each, which means it's always worth picking up outfits. So it's the rocker, civilian female, camo clothing, soldier. They sell for 1. If we had a look at clothes, buy clothes, the rocker outfit, 2 gold. So it sells for 1, but you can buy it for 2. Civilian female skin, survivor, 2 gold. Camo clothing, 2 gold, and the soldier skin, 2 gold. So most things you sell, it costs twice as much to buy. So again, I might as well just drop those items because they're no use to me. Someone else might find them useful. Someone might want to get dressed up. Now this guy sells ammo. Will he buy? No. Yes. So that's that ammo I picked up. Can't remember if I showed you that. I found some CZ ammunition in a deer stand. So now if I look at I got some gold. Yeah? Now there's something strange. There's only 5 there. Sorry, not gold, silver. But notice there's now 6. You never lose it on the floor. So, where did that silver go? Open bag. So, 6 bars of silver. I need 10 of them to smelt them to a 10-ounce bar. And then I need 3 of those. You smelt at a fire, and then you need 3 of those 10-ounce silver bars to trade for 1 gold. Yeah. Don't really bother with the other bits and bobs. Let's have a look at my state. I'm carrying some food. I need some liquid. So what I'm going to do is now. Don't want to pick up up some medical. Sometimes in some of these tents there's medical supplies. Sometimes they've been completely cleaned out because, of course, you can sell medical supplies. Yeah, it looks like they've been cleaned out. Something in here. There's a trader for... there's another map. Always worth picking up maps. There's a trader up in Clen that buys medical stuff. Because I know I sold my antibiotics. I rarely seem to get sick. But I sold my antibiotics. I got a reasonable amount of money for that. So there's a... We've got another helicopter flying in. Or is it a jet? It's a jet flying over. There it is. Nope, it's gone. View distance. Looks like Adam's going to do a restart in 5 minutes, so I really want to be in a safe location for that. Where should I go? 5 minutes is enough to do a little run on this and then carry on my run, get out into the countryside. Some weapons don't sell anywhere, so very often people are carrying those. The M4 apparently doesn't sell, but the ammunition's expensive, so you can't find it. It's expensive to run around with an M4. The other thing, of course, is, do you really want to be spending your ammunition on... I don't think they sell. I think there is some that buys them, actually. Selling your ammunition... Sorry, spending your money on ammunition that's valuable, or even just carrying a weapon that consumes it, because you're spending money just by firing. So you need to kill some zombies. You could end up spending a couple of silver bars just shooting zombies, and do you know what? Zombies aren't worth a couple of silver bars. So I need to try and pick up some liquid. Because liquid is what I need. Here we go, there's a can. Did that go in? No, it didn't. Come on, hit the buttons in the right order. Backpacks are worth it, but it's difficult. You've got to take your backpack off to pick the backpack up. So you want to be picking up backpacks when you've got a vehicle. No point picking up a backpack. Watch out for that back wall. No point picking up a backpack unless you've got a vehicle. Because you can go to your vehicle, put your backpack in the back of the vehicle, go back to the supermarket, pick up the backpacks, that way I think, and transfer them into the vehicle, then put your original backpack on. It's just the logistics of the game. You know how this game works, how it is. And there be bugs, we all know there are bugs. But yes, when ammunition costs money and is worth money for sale, do you want to be running a weapon? Or it can become very expensive to run a weapon, even if the weapon isn't one you can easily sell. So the Gallo figured out fairly early on that this bison was cheap to buy and it's cheap to run because it only costs a couple of silver for a clip, and the bison clip holds about 60 rounds. What's that? Is that just a rock in a random location? I think so. Well, I'm going to leave it there for a bit. Still running in roughly the right direction. I'm going to talk to you gentlemen on that. So, we just had a server restart. Hang on, bush. Bush you couldn't run through. And it's strange, they were talking about all sorts of an event last night. They had an event and people winning at them. So that sounds interesting. They're running events on the They run events on the server, little competitions and things. Sounds like an interesting thing to get involved in, doesn't it? So, you see, I killed a piggy. Got bacon. Never, a man can never have too much bacon. All load in there. By you lot. There's the TV tower in the distance. As we generally make our way. We're sort of like, we're well over halfway of that long run I had set up. So a little run in on some of the buildings up here in the town. I always get these mixed up. Is this Rockevo or something or other? Hang on. That doesn't help. I don't know at all. Oh, we've had a restart, so things are... That was Rockevo, and I just went through that barn in Rockevo. I'm currently in this field, and Pogorivka. Yeah. Pronunciation, not my best. They did a server restart because they've been having a few issues, people spawning in vehicles, and they're turning up, they're spawning in damaged. One of the things they're talking about that I had never noticed before, either I've not noticed it or whatever, but if you have a damaged fuel tank, your fuel will leak, which sounds perfectly reasonable when you think of it, but if you weren't familiar, you know. Don't need any more liquid. Flashlight, you can sell those, you see. Don't know how much you get for them, but you can sell them. So there's a general little run through this town. Any place with a big old church is going to be a town. I do love the detail level that they put into these churches. See, not the most effective weapon in the world. It's a bit like firing a pistol, but the ammunition is cheap. But you're oh, it's another map. I've picked up a map already. I don't need to pick up another one. So I'm still sort of playing this game, even though there are elements of the game that are new to me. I'm still sort of playing the game the way I play regular DayZ. I know Gaddo's got very excited with the whole trading system and zooming around in vehicles and such like. I like the extra features in this. It does give you something extra to do. However, I'd be happy with this server if it was just a regular server and not Epoch. I would be playing here because it's got a no bandit rule and everybody helps each other out. So, but the Epoch side of things does make it interesting. It changes the dynamic of the game. You only really need a couple of extra rules to change the whole way the game is played and the way players play the game. Oh, hello you little bugger. You're going to chase me, aren't you? Turd burglar. But this is a lovely anti-zombie weapon. It really is. And I will talk to you, gentlemen, when I get a little closer into Zelena. One place I haven't been to for a long time, as we're this close, we might as well have a look. It's a different mod, so there might be something different here. We'll have a look at the TV tower. Oh, it's strange when people come across my videos and, like, they're watching old ones I've done months and months and months ago. And, you know, I had someone commenting recently couldn't figure out where this was. Ooh, look, a Merlin. Aren't you pretty? No one's taking you off with those trees there, mind. It's going to be locked. It's not locked. Okay. Is it not? Is it locked? Is it someone's Merlin? Ah, it is locked. But isn't it beautifully modelled? Isn't this a fantastic, detailed model? I know, you know, other games do models, but damn, that's pretty. Full of holes in the windows. You know, I mean, I have my, what do I have my details set to? Options, video options, advanced. So I have text to detail and object detail are the highest they can be for the game. So that looks as good as it's going to look. And I think that the detail is really cool. Things that aren't good is this bush is growing through it. He's going to have fun trying to get it out of there. But isn't that a beautifully modelled aircraft? Oh well, back to this place over here. Let's see if they've made any changes. Ordinarily in DayZ, there's very little reason to come here. Did I say little bird? Or is this someone's base? Someone's turned it into their base, haven't they? Oh shit. I'm busy looking at all these things. So this is someone's base. Someone's base camp. Interesting place for a base camp. I'll just get rid of all these Zeds. I don't need this many Zeds at my chuff. So yeah, there's a fuel bowser in there and a repair truck, so that's someone's hometown, which is always easy to find. But in regular DayZ, I always think it's quite disappointing that they never made much of what is one of the most iconic sites on the map. You know, there should have been a whole pile of military tents there. I've still got bloody Zeds up my chuff. Oh, fat policeman. More than one fat policeman. Let's do some rock running. Rocks work almost as well as... He's fast little bugger, isn't he? Them buggers can't see through that. There's another one over there, still chasing. I think I've lost them. And we continue. Only about 2 kilometres, about 1 kilometre to the northern end of Zalana. I know this part of the map quite well. What's that? Oops, a tree stump. Tree stumps are so white, they sort of like jump out at you sometimes. Catch you in the corner of the eye. Oh well, talk to you in a minute. So here we are at Zalana in the northeast, just approaching the barns. I wonder if this would make an interesting place for a camp. Don't necessarily know if I want to set up camp in a place where zombies spawn. But you could barricade these walls in quickly enough, couldn't you? Jerry can. What are you? Oh, shotgun. Not my favourite. You could have this place big enough here to land a helicopter. Or should you just put should you put your camp down in the middle of a field where absolutely bugger all happens, so you're not going to get zombies come in? That's always an idea, isn't it? Put up a camp next to the supermarket. Sounds good, doesn't it? Bet you I'll find the bloody bicycle. Nope, no bicycle. And so where to set up a base? I mean, if Gatto continues to play the game, I mean, it's not that he's the type of guy who decides to play a game for only half an hour and then never play it again, but it's going to take quite a lot of work to put a camp together. So if we carry on playing this and we want to set up a camp, but then again we've got our old place, the place in the rocks. That's where we currently have our tents. So swings and roundabouts. Put up a barricade, throw a barricade up around the tent. You see, there's a helicopter. It's another one of those Merlins, look. Pretty old thing, and that's Turum in there. He went down to the south coast to pick up a guy called Hera. It's pretty cool. And there's someone saying, can you someone please collect me and take me to my buddy? Well, really, maybe you should run. This server doesn't start too frequently, and it has just restarted, so where are you going, bloody zombie? See parts in the road? You see that? Yeah, maybe not. Someone's trying to set up their TeamSpeak for the first time. It's always interesting. It's TeamSpeak to me is second nature. I think I've been using TeamSpeak since I first joined the clan I'm in, and that was 11, 12 years ago. You know. I don't even know why I bothered coming in here. There's nothing here I want. Force a habit, I suppose. But yes, TeamSpeak. The clan I'm in, I first joined, it would have been about 11 years ago, I think. 11, 12 years ago. I know we were playing Medal of Honor, and the clan was called GI, which stood for Government Issue. We were the GI clan, and we used to play competitively, and that's what really attracted me to the GI clan and that, you know, I had a cousin in it, but we used to play really competitive Medal of Honor. We used to be in, what league was it? It was Clan Base. We were in the Clan Base League, and we were top. We were the best in Europe. Played the devs, beat them. We used to win every match we were ever in. I can't remember ever playing in a match where we lost, which was quite a lot of fun. But yeah, same bunch of guys. There's fewer of us now, and a few additions. That's why I first met Pip. Don't think you've met many of the others. You know, my viewers have watched my videos, have met many others. Ghosty possibly in a couple of the Armour 3 videos. See a nice big camp down there? Yeah, he's one of the original members. Both he and Pip have been in the clan longer than I have. The clan originally started with dial-up, and I'm trying to remember the name of the game they were playing. I think it was Delta Force. That was it. Delta Force. They were a Delta Force clan when they first started. But there's about 10 of us left. Old farts who just carry on playing because we, you know, forgotten how to stop. So here we are down in the rocks, where every single server we ever come to, we always set up camp. That is Gatto's safe, which I cannot open. We've got a few tents. Thing is, that's a little annoying, and we can't say much about it because we think it belongs to the admins. over here is a massive camp. Massive camp. Wait till we get over the rise and you can see it. Yeah? Goes all the way around that farm. And there's a jet over there, locked. 1, 2 attack helicopters, and is that another attack helicopter? No. That's a got my brain into gear. Chinook. So they've got a Chinook, 1 helicopter, 2 attack helicopters. Oh, what's that over there? Hang on, I missed that. That is, I'm not sure what that is. That's the British one, isn't it? And they've got vehicles. And a jet. Yeah. They got some nice shiz, but it's awfully close to where Gado and I always set up camp. So we've always set up camp in this location, whichever server we're on. And yeah, oh well, we're going to have a little baby camp next to their big camp. Should be fun. And on that note, I think I'll wrap it up. Sorry it wasn't terribly exciting, it's just mainly me crossing the map. Quick look. Oops. We started up here, Trader City Clen, nipped into Starry, and then down to Zelen, with a couple of little stops at odd places along the way. But yeah, come out the map. Thank you very much. 'Tis a nice day, birds in the sky. Anyway, on that note, we'll wrap it up. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll look forward to talking to you, ladies and gentlemen, later. Bye bye.